In the last few days, I've tried to persuade my colleagues that it would be eccentric to change governments when we're delivering so much and when we have such a vast mandate and when we're actually only a handful of points behind in the polls, even in mid-term after quite a few months of pretty relentless sledging, and when the economic scene is so difficult domestically and internationally. And I regret not to have been successful in those arguments, and of course it's painful not to be able to see through so many ideas and projects myself. So this is a reunion of a year old now. Anyway, very good to see everybody. Well done, Emmanuel. Merci beaucoup. Voilà. Slava Ukraini. Incredible.
They said that this is the most modern...
Mr. Prime Minister.
Thank you. Dobry dzień, everybody. I'm Boris Johnson from London.
Mr. Speaker, I want to apologise. I know that millions of people across this country have made extraordinary sacrifices over the last 18 months. I know the anguish that they have been through, unable to mourn their relatives, unable to live their lives as they want or to do the things they love. And I know the rage they feel with me and with the government I lead when they think that in Downing Street itself the rules are not being properly followed by the people who make the rules. Good afternoon and thank you very much for joining us. Our United Kingdom... Just come. Good. Australia, they committed suicide. Some of them, in the face of what happened to... Good afternoon, everybody. And while it's fantastic that every one of the G7 countries has pledged to wipe out our contributions to climate change, we need to make sure we're achieving that as fast as we can, change and help and create a healthy planet for our children and grandchildren. G7 countries account for NATO, but of the United Nations.
Yeah, no, I know.
The whole thing.
So the key articles, number 5.
Well, you're back at work, Prime Minister, but the rest of the country doesn't appear to be.
Well done, eh?
Lovely.
Okay. Got it?
Thank you. That's it. Thank you.
Good luck, Boris.
Thank you. Thanks for coming. I really appreciate it.
Prime Minister, over here! Over here! Prime Minister, over here! Prime Minister, over here, please. Thank you very much.
I do think that this deal represents a very good deal both for the EU and for the UK. And good afternoon. I've just been to see Her Majesty the Queen earlier on, and she agreed to dissolve Parliament. We can leave the EU as one UK, whole and entire and perfect as we promised. I'd rather be dead in a ditch.